Do you still have the stupid Lucy? Are we still a DB? Oh my goodness. Do not meet him by the pool. What is going on? Why does she need to see him? Lucy, you are a naughty little...
She needs somewhere to go, and that place can be my house. I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying your panic right now.
Well, what have we here? The Lucy and Leo blow up, the slaps heard around the world, plus someone begs for the war to be over. Let's rehash and rewind. Tell Me Lies, Season 2, Episode 6. I am so close to my goal, so please hit that subscribe button to help a mom out. Thanks. So we have wedding festivities. In the past couple of episodes, we have not flashback to the wedding. So it opens up with Bree telling someone how she wants to have a family and to leave her alone. Who could it be? But we do know she is still a smoker. Yes, Evan comes in and he's like, Bree, why are you doing this in the room? And she's like, I didn't want your mom to catch me. I told her I stopped smoking 6 months ago. We know where she picked that habit up at. So here we go. They are meeting at the hotel restaurant/bar. Lucy asks Bree if Lydia is coming, and Lucy, you are off the hook for tonight. Bree tells her that she is not coming tonight, but someone else shows up. Ding, 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 da, ding, Diana. Like I said in my other video, I wonder if Diana was going to show up for any of the wedding festivities, but here our girl is looking as great as ever.
Oh my God. No. Are we hallucinating? Oh my God.
And you guys know I have a little soft spot for Diana, even though she is stigmatized by a demon in college. But I still like Diana. And Pippa is glowing. She is radiating happiness. Look at her smile on her face. Our girl is so happy. So Steven has to make everything about himself. He gets up and does a little toast speech. And he's like, Evan has always put in the effort and work, and I have made some mistakes. And then it pans over to Diana and Lucy looking at each other. Like, is he talking about you? Or is he talking about me? Or is he talking about both of us? Who could it be? And why does Lucy keep staring this man down? Like, I wouldn't even make contact with him. Like... oh my gosh, I can't believe the eye contact these two have. So it went from eye contact to texting. Why are you texting him? Do you still have the stupid Lucy? Are we still a DB? Oh my goodness. Do not meet him by the pool. What is going on? Why does she need to see him? This is inappropriate in so many ways. He's probably going to drown you. Look at that smug smile. He wanted this. He needed her. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Lucy, you are a naughty little girl. So Steven comes down and he's smiling, thinking he's going to get his D wet. And Lucy is screwing Max in the hotel pool. And Lucy is making this weird eye contact with Steven. Oh my God, Lucy is wild for this. Oh my God, I'm kind of living for it in the most toxic way. Oh my goodness. I do feel bad for Max because it feels like he is getting used in this situation. But damn, Lucy fired, so it's going to be Steven's turn to fire back. And how are they still going at this years later? So we go back to the college days, and Lucy and Leo are hanging out. And by hanging out, they open the scene with them doing it. Anyways, Leo ignored a call from his mom. He tells Lucy he has daddy issues, and Lucy is like, well, my dad is dead, so maybe you should forgive your dad. And Leo says, forgiveness is not always the answer. And Lucy, where's Arizona Robbins? I mean, Lucy's mom, she has not been seen this season. So maybe, Lucy, you should take your own advice and talk to your mother. So they show Bree. So she heads off to the good old school lunch. And she's in the cafeteria, and they find out that no more Thanksgiving dinners for the college students. Wrigley and Evan show up, and Bree is in line, and Evan gets flabbergasted when he sees Bree. He's like, oh my God, should I talk to her? And 2 seconds ago, he was just complaining about Molly, who won't leave him alone. And now she thinks that they're in a relationship. but he needs to break up with her, but he doesn't really know if they're in a relationship. He is just in such a weird situation. And oh my gosh, this Evan and Bree situation has me in my feels. He loves her so much, you guys. Oh my goodness. So she's explaining how there's no more Thanksgiving meals, and he like jokes with her, and they have like this cute little conversation, and he has the biggest smile on his face, you guys. He loves her so much, and it is just so sad. You know, we all know Evan is the bad guy for screwing Lucy, but I didn't think he would have ever done it if he wasn't drunk. So he comes with a plan. Friendsgiving.
She's so nice to me. I think she wants to hang out.
What? You got that from that short conversation?
Yeah, I can read her. All right, I have an idea. We have Friendsgiving, and we invite her, since we're all stuck here anyways.
Seems like a lot of work for one person.
Well, she needs somewhere to go, and that place can be my house. Come on, man. Molly's on her way to Bedford. It's perfect.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And Wrigley takes the reins with him. He calls up Pippa, invites the girls. Lucy's worried about Steven being there, and Pippa tells her he will not be there. The girlies are going to go to Evans, and Bree actually seems excited to go. So Diana and Steven are getting ready to go leave for her family's Thanksgiving, but Diana walks in and she's having issues with her dad. He's not treating her very well. She says that he's been treating her like he treats her mother, and he pretty much uninvited her for Thanksgiving. And of course, Steven tells her to bow down to her dad, and she says no. And Diana and Steven are staying in for Thanksgiving. Will they crash Friendsgiving at Evans? More like X-giving. Wrigley is trying to reach out to Drew and leaves a voicemail, and it's so sad. Are we going to find out what happens to Drew? And when are we? Watch. It's going to be like the last episode that we finally find out what happened to Drew. Evan shows up with the loot of good stuff to make a Thanksgiving feast. And I'm hungry now. I'm so ready for Thanksgiving. Give me some mashed potatoes and turkey. But anyways, he's loading up the food, and guess who knocks? Knock, knock, knock. It's Molly, our girly pop Molly. She's like, hey, I'm not going home for the holiday. The roads are so shitty, so I'm staying here with you. And now they are getting the food ready, and Evan has to tell Molly his ex is coming. But have no fear, Wrigley is ready to take the fall for this one. He tells Molly that Bree is coming, and Molly is totally all fine with it, but she does say she wishes Evan told her.
I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying your panic right now.
So the party is here. Lucy, Leo, Pippa, and Bree all come together to Evan's house, and Bree meets Molly, and it's a little awkward because Wrigley is trying to have sex with the turkey. He really wanted to stuff it, if you know what I mean.
I know what to do. I'm gonna have to fuck this bird. Everyone stand back as I fuck the bird.
Stop. We have to eat that. We won't imagine your...
Bree runs off and takes a sexy selfie for her old man. And I'm just kidding. 45 is not that old, but for her being 19 and him being 45, that is pretty old. And she literally just turned 19 too. Like, her birthday party was at the beginning of this season. So she just barely is of age. Anyways, they are playing a card game, and the power couple of the hour, Diana and Steven, walk in. And why would you want to go to Thanksgiving with your ex? I mean, I know it's a plot for the show, but I would have been like, no, we are not hanging out with your ex that you are currently involved in World War III with. Let's find a restaurant or stay in the dorms. Like, I know thousands of other things Diana and Steven could have been doing, but this is tell me lies, not tell me you're not going to go start drama with your ex at Friendsgiving.
I need a drink.
And Diana, same girl. I need a drink after watching this show. Diana goes off and gets a drink, and Pippa follows her, and they are just girlying out, sipping some drinks together, and Lucy notices this, and our girl is not happy about it. Steven and Diana are standing by the sink, and wow, is this the beginning of the end for Steven and Diana? He's just being a dick to her about her daddy issues, and
because your new daddy issues have eliminated any other option.
I said I was sorry already.
I was joking.
Pippa overhears, and Pippa is already like trying to like save Diana, because she knows what kind of person Steven is. And she knows how Steven treated Lucy. So she knows Diana is not getting treated the best. So she's like, hey, Diana, want to come make some mashed potatoes with me? And Diana's like, yeah. And this pisses Lucy off. Big shocker. So Lucy and Bree go have a little kiki outside. First, Lucy mentions how Pippa and Diana are really close. Bree tells her that she wishes she could have had Thanksgiving with her boyfriend. And Lucy's like, boyfriend? And then they talk about Pippa, how Pippa and Wrigley are getting close. Bree says they're totally doing it. And Lucy's like, no, I don't think so. I think Pippa is going through something. Then Pippa comes out and she's like, hey, who are we gossiping about? Bree just blurts out that Lucy is mad because you're being nice to Diana. And way to throw your friend under the bus. They were just talking about Oliver and Pippa doesn't know, so maybe you shouldn't be fucking your teacher's husband.
Lucy was wondering why you're hanging out with Diana.
Sorry, I didn't think I was hanging out with her. I was just being polite.
It's really okay. It's fine.
I just feel bad for her. Steven is being so mean to her today.
They head in and Wrigley is on it with these 1 to 2 liners. Lucy is like, where's Leo? And Wrigley's like, in the kitchen with Evan and Steven.
Hey, where's Leo?
Oh, in the kitchen with Evan and Steven.
I don't know why. I just thought that was so funny. Lucy comes in and Steven is having a shitty day. And who can he take it out on? He's looking around the room and ding, 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 Leo and Lucy. He's like, hey, do you know about Becca? And remember, Becca is Leo's ex that Leo got cheated on with. So Becca cheated on Leo. And you guys, this next scene is so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. And she grabs it all quick. And I just thought it was so funny because remember that asshole dunked her last camera in the pool and it wasn't even her camera. It was like a camera she was renting from the school. And it was all because he didn't want those pictures of him and Lucy on Facebook for Diana to see.
Steven, you should totally make that your profile picture.
Oh my God, I might.
And that evil smile makes me want to punch something. Just kidding. Violence is not the answer. So Molly, she gets the answers that she wants. And she asks Bree why her and Evan broke up. Bree doesn't even rat his ass out for cheating on her. She just says, he and I were better off as friends and you have nothing to worry about, girl. I got my 45-year-old man somewhere with his wife and I'm good. I'm not going to try to steal Evan back. And Lucy asks Leo what he means by Steven and the whole Becca thing. And this was Leo's chance to come clean. But Leo just says she cheated on me and doesn't answer the question. And this will build up to a wild fight later, you guys. Oh my goodness. So Wrigley alarms the troops that Molly and Bree are talking. And by troops, I mean Evan. Evan pulls Molly aside and he's like, hey, I don't want you rubbing our relationship in Bree's face. And Molly's like, she's seeing someone. And Evan is shocked. He is hurt. He is sad. I can tell. Molly can feel something is off.
You're so worried. She's seeing someone. She's fine.
What? No, Bree's not seeing anyone. I would have heard about it.
Evan should not even be here.
Of course. What do you mean?
Wrigley can feel the vibes are getting off, going down. So he comes up with the brightest idea to round everyone up with a good old, wholesome, sweet, cutie pie little game of slap shot.
Well, this fucking sucks. All right, everybody get in here. We're gonna play slap shots.
What is slap shots?
Yes, all these people who are exes, women that don't like each other, other men who don't like each other. Wrigley thinks it's a great idea for them to all slap each other in the faces. I know the slapping game is very serious, but I didn't know this was a game people played. Please let me know if you ever played this horrendous game. I played Flippy Cup, beer pong, and categories, but never a slapping game. Is that normal? You guys, there's slapping going all around. Steven slaps Leo twice. Leo goes for Steven, but kind of pinches his cheek and he's like, how adorable. And this pisses Steven off. So now he's probably going to be an asshole to Steven or start a fight. Oh my God, let's just put a cute little compilation of all these people slapping each other because it was pretty funny.
Wait for it. Ready?
Yep.
No, I can't.
I can't slap you because you're the host. So
Correct.
who do you want me to slap?
Steven.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
You're adorable.
So after Evan grabs Bree lightly by the face, Molly goes in and slaps the shit out of Evan and runs out of his house. And girl, I would have done the same. Slap that fucker for leading you on. So now Steven is a little sour because Leo embarrassed him. So he sees them over there being all cute and cuddly. So what does he do? He decides to shit all over their parade. He brings up the whole Becca thing, and Lucy's like, this isn't your business. Why do you keep talking about it? And Steven's like, oh, I was involved. Why don't you tell her, Leo? Leo's like, yeah, Steven is the one that Becca cheated on me with. And this is where shit hits the fan, because now Lucy thinks that Leo is only dating her to get back at Steven, and Steven is just an asshole. And Leo's trying to explain himself. He's like, this is what Steven wants. He's trying to tear us apart. Steven, well, he calls out Lucy saying that she was so toxic, she threatened and traumatized my 16-year-old sister, and Lucy goes off. She's like, you're going to ruin every relationship you ever had in your entire life. She says that he's going to ruin his relationship with Diana, and Diana's like, no, girl, you do not speak for me. And she slaps Diana in the face.
Make it easy to treat them like shit.
Oh my God. You okay? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out, Lucy.
It was so funny, but pretty dramatic. And, you know, I have a soft spot for Diana. So my poor Diana, Lucy and Leo run out into the snowy parking lot. It's snowy and cold, and it just feels the winter vibes. And I'm not ready for winter. I like the sun shining. So this is making me realize we're about to go into winter, guys. So Lucy pretty much throws in Leo's face how he headbutted that guy, calls him out for his aggression, and how he swept all under the rug, and how she's never gotten an explanation. So Leo breaks down and opens up and telling her about how his father abused him and used to hit him and his mother, and his father did not stop until Leo fought back. And so once he started fighting back and he wasn't getting hurt anymore, he got into this toxic pattern. When people made him mad, he would just hit them because it worked with his dad. He tells her she fights dirty and Steven is polluted in her mind. Leo breaks up with her right then and there on Thanksgiving in the snowy coldness, and he walks away. Lucy is broken. She is not doing good. She goes inside, gets her bags. She apologizes to Diana once again. But you guys, there's more to this episode. We are not even done yet. So Evan pulls Bree aside. He's like, can I talk to you? So he asks Bree who she's dating, and she says, none of your business. He's a full-grown man. He's 45 years old. And this is a huge red flag for Evan because he knows how Bree grew up.
He's 45.
He's 45 years old. Are you serious? Because I fucked up things with us, okay? And now some creep is trying to take advantage of
He's
you.
not a creep.
A normal 45-year-old man does not want to date a 19-year-old. Okay, no, sorry. Okay, just think about it, okay?
And Bree does not take this well. She storms off and leaves. So Pippa and Diana are getting closer, making bets in the living room, and Diana says she wants to be friends with Pippa and asked if they could be friends without worrying about each other because Steven is an asshole. Pippa was checking up on her, and I just love this relationship between them because I do like Diana, even though she's stigmatized by an asshole, but we've all been there, right? So they are texting, and I kind of feel bad for Lucy because it's her friend being friends with her ex-boyfriend's girlfriend, but you know, it happens, I guess. So it's the next day. So Bree is creeping on Evan's Facebook and she calls Oliver and he's like, I've been thinking about you all week and I miss you. Gross. And Lucy runs into Steven and she gives up.
I didn't want to be at war with you, Steven.
Our girl is tapping out. She cannot do it anymore. She tells him she is done and the war is over. And it was just so sad. She said, what did she say? Oh my God, you guys, I can't remember.
You're worth nothing. And I want you to feel that deep in your soul. I want you to hear it. Those words coming from the mouth of the woman that stood by you and loved you. I regret ever loving you.
I loved you. Even though I knew exactly who you were, all of the worst things about you. So why are you punishing me for that?
She was just like, I was the only one who loved you and knew everything and still loved you. Oh my God, you guys, there is a heart in there. Does Steven actually have a heart? Because he was speechless. This man has never been speechless. We are left to wonder. So let's put our conspiracy hats on. Lucy and Steven do it before the wedding or after the wedding because of this scene right here. This was in the trailer for season 2. Let me know what you guys think. Did Diana really not do well on her LSAT? So she was so confident, and a lot of people are saying that her not going to law school is because Steven switched their papers over, or she is lying about scoring so low because she's trying to test Steven and see how he reacts. So she does little bitly. Maybe she just teeny little bitly believes Lucy. Oh my God. Let me know all your thoughts and predictions in the comments. I cannot wait to read them. I'm so excited for the next 2 episodes. Please hit that subscribe button so I'm not talking to myself. Bye-bye.
Okay, let's do it. Well, this fucking sucks. Oh, in the kitchen with Evan and Steven. I know what to do. I'm gonna have to fuck this bird. Everyone stand back as I fuck the bird.